Hello.
Good morning.
Good Morgenstein.
It's Friday.
It is Friday. Good morning, Perrin.
Perrin, you are getting to be the first one up every morning.
Well, she sees the countdown, so she's got time to as soon as we
She gets
fire.
ready. That's right.
As soon as it fires, she's there. That's
How are
awesome.
things in Southern Shores, Perrin? How are you doing? Ready for the weekend?
I sort of am.
Okay.
I have to fix Mr. D's birthday dinner that his mom is fixing.
Hey, so okay. So he had dinner last night.
We had dinner last night.
His birthday. He went out.
Yesterday was his birthday. I took him out for dinner.
Okay. So you guys had a nice dinner out, but this is like the at-home birthday dinner.
This is what his mom does every year. And I don't know if you noticed how I worded that.
Right.
I have to fix him his dinner. Good morning.
Good morning. What's happening? Hey, Lori.
We went to. Hold on. I have to back up a step.
We're playing charades.
Yeah.
Can you figure it out?
So I was telling Bill, because Bill and I always chat
Right.
every evening around 7:30, something like that. And I didn't know what time we would be done with dinner. So I said, Bill, by the way, I said,
Might miss the chat.
might be a little late on the chat because Mr. D wants to go to Fuji, the Japanese steakhouse, the hibachi grill.
Not the mountain.
No.
Yeah.
That
That'd be cool,
would be
though.
that would be Mount Pilot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's the closest to Mount Fuji that he's ever going to get, right?
Right. He's not. No Fuji. So anyway, I was telling Bill. I said, by the way, we're going to Fuji, so I might be a little late.
Yep.
Well, our big boss Rick, his birthday is today.
Right. And he's all geared up for something.
I don't. Yeah. And he goes, wait, where are you guys going? And I said, to Fuji. He goes, that flippin' restaurant. I'm like, that flippin' restaurant. I'm thinking,
is he slanging
I was
the
like,
F word there?
That's what I'm thinking. And I'm like, well, Scott, I said, we really like it there. Scott loves going there. He's like, no, the place that they flip the food around in front of you.
I gotcha.
So it's like, oh,
that's it.
Yeah. And he's like, huh. He goes, well, I'm looking for someplace to go too. I saw that, Deb. I saw Debbie's birthday. That's so funny.
Who's that, Lori talking?
Like all these people's birthdays, or it's like crazy.
Yeah.
And then Bill's is on Monday.
That's right.
Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Becky.
I get a birthday weekend too.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But so I said, yeah, the hibachi grill. It's like, huh, I want to go somewhere too. Because I want to go out to dinner somewhere tonight too.
Right.
And he goes, I said, well, come on then. He goes, but I have to eat between 5 and 5:30. I'm like, perfect. Mr. D wants to be there at 5. So he met us at 5 and we went to Fuji.
Bethy's in.
It was actually kind of humorous. Yeah, so we had
So
lunch with yeah.
I mean, it was good. You guys had a good time.
We did. We had fun. It was fun.
Is it exciting to watch the guys do the flipping food thing?
The flipping restaurant?
The flipping restaurant thing?
Well, there's a couple guys there that are really good.
Yeah.
One he goes as Spider-Man.
Okay.
Or Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig does whatever Spider-Pig does. That was from The Simpsons.
Okay.
But what? that's how he described himself when we first met him.
I see.
But his son also works there.
Okay.
But Spider is the first time we went there. He looked at Scott and it was just kind of funny. He goes, oh, sexy man wants shrimp.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, but it
kind of like the guy from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh,
that kind of accent.
No, you're not thinking Fast Times at Ridgemont.
What's happening? Hot stuff? No. What was
that? Was 16 Candles.
Sorry.
Kind of, yeah. Also kind of like Chang on The Hangover.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But yeah, it was funny. But he's always very funny.
I've never been to one of those places.
You've never been to a hibachi grill?
No.
First time I went, I was probably 19, and it was in Georgetown, in like the famous Georgetown, Washington D.C.
I gotcha.
Yep. So it was very cool.
Well, I let the birthday weekend just happen, and Lori's asking, "What you doing, Bill?"
Yeah. So what are you doing for the birthday weekend?
Well, let's see. Well, let's see. Not much tomorrow. Not much tonight, in fact. So it's going to have to be more like, let's see, Saturday night. I'm judging at the Pioneer Theater.
That's
We
right.
could go out a little bit after that. Maybe we'll do something like downtown in Manio.
Yeah, maybe that. What is it? 1834.
Right.
Anyway.
Pick a year back then. It's a pretty cool place.
Mike, it is so funny that you said that.
No doubt.
We were talking about that this morning, and I said, so I guess it wasn't your dead tags.
That's right. The FBI,
Good morning, Sally. Good morning,
they were looking
Floyd.
for bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. That's.
I'm glad. I hate that
Everything's safe.
I hate that even happened, but I'm glad it worked out like it did.
Right.
Could have been much worse.
Talking about the 15-year-old girl that was
talking about the sex trafficking story. I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And we shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happens here. It's happening everywhere. We had the folks from the task force in here talking about this kind of stuff.
It was a few streets away from Lori's house.
See?
Oh, that's crazy.
So it touches home more than you think it does. So when you hear people talk about it, take it to heart.
And it's actually
a problem.
It's a huge problem, and nobody realizes how big of a problem it really is.
So I hate that happened here, but at the same time,
I'm glad that
maybe it's waking everybody up a little bit, and they'll be a little bit more cautious about whatever you can do to prevent this.
The OuterBanksVoice.com has the whole story.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
very scary.
Yeah, that was one of those headlines that came across. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." So, but yeah, Michael, it wasn't my tags, which is fine with me, I guess. But maybe, golly,
yeah.
So,
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
A little scary.
I heard the Amber Alert yesterday.
Yeah, it came over. Well, there was an Amber Alert the day before,
or maybe it was the day before. The EAS,
came over the phone. The one that came over.
Oh, I didn't get the one on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Why
didn't you get that?
I didn't get.
Yesterday.
I normally get them all the time, but I did not.
Interesting.
Yes, thank you to all those who were involved.
Yeah.
I agree to help find her.
I know that there was apparently FBI got involved in this.
FBI,
Dare County, Currituck County, and part of Virginia. I can't remember exactly. It's in the story. But,
yep, it's hold on, I have it right here. It was Harnett County.
Right.
Sheriff Wayne Coates.
There you go.
She did not appear to have any injuries, thank goodness, but was taken to the hospital and expected to be released that day. Thank goodness.
Man, oh man.
I normally get it on my phone. Oh yeah. I'm sure it does.
So it's interesting that it went to some phones that didn't others.
It's very weird. It is very weird. Yes.
Wow, Lori's got the scoop. Look at that. SBI, State Bureau of Investigation, the CAT, whatever that is. Got any idea what that is?
Hold on.
And the FBI.
Hold on. I'm going to figure it out before she tells us.
Civil Air Patrol? No, that's a W with a P. Why would they be doing it? Sorry.
Including the SBI, the FBI, the Kitty Hawk Police Department, the Currituck County and Dare County Sheriff's Office, and Virginia Beach Police Department.
Oh, FBI was because it crossed state lines. That makes perfect sense. Definitely. That's what we're wondering, Kristen. I don't think everybody knows that. We don't hear that term that often.
No, you don't.
That's probably why.
Yes, CAT. What is CAT?
Cat.
No kidding. Meow.
That's right.
But I don't know what CAT is either.
So yeah, it was quite a shock for everybody. It really was. And I know we're a destination area, we're a tourist area. We like to put our best face forward and our smiles on our faces, but we have our problems just like everybody else.
Well, a big thing with us too is,
and sometimes other people's problems can end up in our backyard.
Yes, 100%. But a big thing too is the exchange students, the J1s, J2s, J1s, J2s, J1s, because they come over and their English might not be that good. They might not be that good. Good at English, well at English. Anyway, they don't know English very well, or they can't speak it, or they don't understand it. And okay, well, you can live here. Oh, criminal activation team. Oh,
look at there.
Look at you, Miss Lori.
Good job. Thank you.
I'd never heard of CAT, but that's pretty cool.
We're going to talk about something just a little bit more on the fun side here on the radio show. Bear with us on that, but we can come back and talk about this if you want. So hang on. We'll be right back. All right, mic's up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5. The Shark is Kenny Loggins, and this is it. Good morning. It is 8:10. Bill and Cindy morning. Killer hits all day. A half and half weekend. That's what I'm calling it. It's not, I'm not talking
like
about
the cream.
No. It's a half this, half that.
Half sunny today. Yeah. Breezy and 56, actually mostly sunny, not half. Clear tonight down to 47, sunny again tomorrow, 67. And then a strong cold front moves in Saturday night, bringing us sunshine and cooler temps on Sunday, high 43.
It's going to be rather brisk and windy on Sunday. As we get closer, we'll figure out exactly how windy. I know wind here is kind of a weird
normal thing.
You know, it can be blowing 35, and we say it's just a little breezy today.
It's just a little breezy, just a wee bit.
Everybody else is holding on to the heck going, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, what the heck over there?
47 right now in Grandy. We have 46 in Williamston and 48 in Nags Head at 102.5. The Shark.
So the Coast Guard Marathon, it's happening. It's a whole weekend thing that goes on, which is really, really cool. But it's taking place in Elizabeth City next weekend.
That's right.
Not tomorrow.
Yep.
The following weekend. And we're going to be there.
We were there for this last year, and we hadn't been to one, and we were so happy to show up at Waterfront Park and see this great event unfold before us. Some of the displays, some of the Coast Guard displays and exhibits or whatever you call it,
and it's free.
Demonstrations. They were just really incredible and enlightening. Not to mention just the whole atmosphere of the marathon and the races going on.
They're very well organized.
Yeah,
and evidently they've made a couple changes this year for the course.
Okay.
So, you can go check that out and register today if you want, coastguardmarathon.com.
Right.
But we'll be there from 10 to 12 on Saturday.
At the gazebo.
Yeah.
At Waterfront Park, right there in Elizabeth City. And you're invited to stop by and say hi to us. We're going to have a good time.
I wonder if they're going to have that display. Remember that display they had last year?
There was some, which one?
There was that huge display that was like this. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like really wow.
I remember walking up to these guys in camo and boots and stuff. They were Coast Guard. It was like the elite team of Coast Guard coasties, like the Sea
Lions or something. I don't know what they call them, but yeah.
Every one of them was like 6 foot. Hello. Down here. My name's Bill. I'm sorry I can't reach your hand to shake it.
They were big boys.
They were. That surprised me. It really did. So some of our best are going to be there, shaking hands and squashing bills.
And I have to say thank you to Elizabeth, the Visit Elizabeth City.
Yeah,
because that's part of it, and also Navy Federal Credit Union makes it possible for the Coast Guard to do their thing.
A lot of great sponsors. So come join us, Coast Guard Marathon weekend next weekend, just before the time change. Yeah, that's right. We're our last regular day. Stick around. We got Today in Music within 10 minutes and more killer hits right now.
Yeah, I'm actually looking. I'm looking at the Coast Guard. They have a Coast Guard Marathon page on Facebook, and I'm looking there.
Okay.
They're doing a Sikorsky HNS-1 hoverfly.
All right.
It's very cool.
That's going to be fun.
They're just they're showing all kinds of helicopters and wow. And I realize a marathon is 26 miles or something.
Yeah,
but it's like
up there.
26 point something. But yeah, I'm like looking at the course. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I couldn't even run like one little leg of it without passing out. Good morning, Ray and Bonnie, or actually probably just Bonnie. Happy Friday to you, Victoria. Spa day for Charlie.
Okay. I want to dwell just
spoiled.
real quick, jump back on what we were talking about before the break, and then we'll close that out if you guys want to. But I want to
exchange students.
I want to talk about Michael's comment, because when we met Michael in Williamston this summer, he had just come out of a medical scare, and we had been kind of worried about him. He joins us here on the show, and he told us about something we never passed along to anybody else. And he's sharing this right here, and this kind of really brings it home. So I want you guys to read this comment here. He was involved in a situation with his daughter that was
her ex-boyfriend kidnapped her.
Yeah. So, and he says, getting that phone call, his heart just dropped when he got the phone call. that his daughter had gotten kidnapped by her ex-boyfriend. It's a little bit different than what was going on here. But as far as the families are concerned, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I had not thought about that in a while, Michael. And thank you for adding that to the conversation.
Yes.
That was
because you never know.
Appreciate it.
I always say whatever, it's like drug abuse or, whatever.
Right.
Drug addiction. It doesn't discriminate. Criminals don't discriminate. Exactly. But I think it was the task force. They were saying how a lot of the students are that they'll force them to do things so they can live for cheaper or something.
Yeah, and they don't. It's almost like a what do you call it?
Blackmail, not blackmail.
Monetary.
Like something.
I don't want to use the word slavery, but it's similar.
Damn it.
So, anyway, maybe we'll have the folks from the task force back in here in the coming weeks to kind of reinforce some of the things before summer gets started.
Right, exactly, because a lot of J1s are going to be coming in.
Yeah,
they were even talking about the housing in the news. But yeah, it's they were saying though that it's scary. They do
right. Extortion.
Exactly. Thank you. That is the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
The word of the day brought to you by Gina. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gina. In Little Washington.
That's right. Well, they're a little smart there too,
Little Washington.
Just having fun.
Coercion. Yes, there's that too.
Okay.
Yes,
let's Tammy go for three. Anybody got?
Tammy has a good question. Is Michael's daughter okay? Or Mike's daughter okay now? I think she is.
All right. Well, if Mike wants to share everything, I think
he can. He can give us a thumb. He can give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, you too.
Oh wow. Okay.
I didn't have that experience. I know one time my daughter was 3, my oldest was 3, and we were gonna go ride. She had a little Tykes 1-2-3 bike,
right?
And we were gonna go down the street on a little ride. And I was gonna walk with her while she was riding her bike. Well, I said, "Okay, stay right here." I grabbed the wrong shoes. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna." Oh, okay. I will definitely Google that. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you for that.
You can check that out for yourself too.
But I said,
thank you, Michael.
Stay right here. I have to run right inside the house and get my shoes.
Yeah.
So I ran in the front door. My shoes were in the living room, which is right off the front door. Ran in the front door. Came back out. My daughter was gone. My neighbor had come out, and she decided I'm going to ride down the street and talk to my neighbor as he's walking.
Nothing wrong with that.
Left me behind, but she left me behind, and I had no idea where. And I'm like, oh, she's gone. Where'd she?
Wow,
freaky. But yeah, I will definitely. I'm going to Google right now, and just see. That had to be devastating. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
GTs, yes. Just making sure.
So, not to make this a sort of a downer show or anything, but just a tough topic comes up like that, and you start thinking about things, and you find out that other people had similar situations, and you're like, man, and your mind just kind of starts thinking about all that. Everybody gets kind of quiet, so we get that. But
okay, so this was in 2013 that happened.
Okay, wow, all right.
According to Pitt County Sheriff's Office, Paul Edward Ireland kidnapped Brandy from her Pactolus home on Monday morning. Wow, it takes about 3 minutes to read. So, well, I'm glad. I'm glad it all worked out
for yourself. You can see it and see what happened. So,
yes,
thank you, Michael, for even sharing that with us. Thank you very much.
I'm glad that it all worked out.
So,
I'm looking here.
It is. It's awful. All of it. Every last bit of it is.
I agree with Lori. Made a comment. What's wrong with people? I completely agree. What is wrong with people?
Yeah. Well, one thing I do know, and you can call it good and you can call it evil, good or bad, but I believe in what I believe, that we live in a kind of a broken world, and we have to figure out how to live in it. It's part of the life their experience here. And I feel like if you look at it like that a little bit, maybe it helps you cope with how to live. So that's just me.
Yeah. I watch them too. We watch Dateline, and then there's
you can do 2020,
48 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And every 10 minutes, you're like, what's wrong with people? It's exactly what
Which is why we do our good news story of the day.
Right.
Just to kind of turn things around a little bit.
So, so there's the Dateline. Are you talking about
2020?
First 48 hours too? Have you seen those?
Yeah, there's the first 48. Man. And then there's also 48 hours, and there's also 2020. They're all those. Completely agree with you. I just got cold all of a sudden, and I have no idea why. And you know what?
What?
My avocado hoodie is at home.
Ruh-roh.
On my chair.
Well, you'll have it Sunday when you need it.
Yeah, I'll have it Sunday when I need it.
Put it on. Turn on the gas logs.
Because I forgot.
Just go with it.
I totally forgot.
Who
do I see Shelly?
Everybody.
I see Shelly.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We're doing Friday. Good. We just came off of a really heavy subject. The thing that happened yesterday.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yes, we were talking about
We're just finishing that up. So I know you probably can't share, but know a lot more than we do. So
yeah.
Shelly being involved in that whole world with her other job.
Yeah.
So anyway, Kristen says, "Hey."
Hey.
Yeah.
I just to
your
piggyback on your stuff. What, honey?
Your hair looks cute.
Thank you. Thank you very much. To piggyback on that stuff, safety. People think that I was just having a discussion with my brother and his wife about this because I've got young. Okay. Hello.
Test 1 2.
Test 1 2. Is this thing on? So I have teen and below nieces and nephew, and they live in Garner.
Okay.
So they live in a very lovely neighborhood. They live on a cul-de-sac.
Yep.
It's not in the heart of like Raleigh or anything like that. And they're very comfortable living where they are. And I, being in law enforcement outside of this, I'm always like, I hear everything. So I'm super duper cautious. Yeah. And so when they let like my teen, gorgeous 15, almost 16-year-old niece walk the dog around the neighborhood without any chaperone or anything like that, they were always thinking, that I'm being too overprotective. Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, you don't understand. You are what they look for. They look for predators are looking for people who are in their comfort zone, that feel safe, that they let their guard down, that they don't think of that kind of stuff. So I'm not saying, I hate the fact that we live in the world that we live in. That's like that. You have to think that way, but it's no longer safe for your children to be out like that. And, I'm not saying don't let your kids walk the dog or something like that, but they have to be informed of what to look out for.
As a guy, I've noticed a shift in the way people act because of that. Even here, I live on Roanoke Island, and there's neighborhoods, and I'll be driving through a neighborhood. You see a female walking, and they will get off the road.
Yes.
Into the grass.
Yes.
Totally away from anywhere near your car until you go by. I see that all the time. I'm like, what the heck? But maybe this is part of it. So anyway.
Yeah. So exactly what she just said. The Montessori school is on the road that this just happened on. So that's what I'm saying is that it's very close. So thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gary. Thank you. So I want everybody to be careful, be safe. Right. It's never too early. It's never too early to start teaching your children about self-defense and everything. So this is over that. Yes. These people are spoofing numbers and stuff and saying that they're from the sheriff's office and the FBI and all this other stuff. And it's just ridiculous.
Well, remember our good news story of the day a couple days ago was a woman up in Philly who her purse, some guy came into the dry cleaners and stole her purse. And the guy across the street at the karate place or whatever it was, jiu-jitsu, martial arts, he ended up getting the purse back or whatever. And he's doing free classes for women, self-defense.
Always something good to come out of something bad.
Absolutely.
Got to take a break for Today in Music. Shelly.
Have a wonderful Friday, wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank you for adding to what we're talking about. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We'll be right back. All right. Mic's up. Your station for the killer hits, 102.5 The Shark. It is Michael Jackson and Smooth Criminal. 8:25, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day. Shark forecast.
Well, it's going to be sunny. That's the good news.
Yeah, today's going to be nice. Tomorrow's going to be nice.
And it's going to be sunny even on Sunday. It's just going to be a little bit cold. cooler.
I know.
Today we'll get up to 56 with sunshine, breezy, clear, 47 tonight, sunshine, 67 tomorrow. Sunday, though, it'll be about 43, but again, it'll be sunny.
Absolutely. We got 47 in Moyock, 50 in Greenville now. We got 48 in Nagshead at 102.5 The Shark.
Time for Today Music Now, brought to you by Bojangles. At Bojangles, they serve up those hot, fresh, made from scratch buttermilk breakfast biscuits all day, every day. So anytime you're ready, it can be bow time.
All right, we'll start with 1984. Michael Jackson won a record 7 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year for Thriller, Record of the Year, Best Rock Vocal Performance for Beat It, Best Pop Vocal Performance, Best R&B Performance, and Best R&B Song for Billie Jean. The list just goes on and on and on and on. He even got one for the movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial because he did something there too.
Wow.
But he was just like, you couldn't, man, he was just on fire.
He was.
Well, the Pepsi commercial he was too. But anyway, that's a different story. 1977, Ray Charles was attacked on stage by a man who tried to strangle him with a microphone cord.
What?
The man was a member of a group called Project Heavy, a community program for disadvantaged youth, and they promised that the matter would be handled internally with the organization. And Ray says, all right, take care of this. No charges filed on that.
It was 1970 when Led Zeppelin played a gig in Copenhagen at the Knobs after Eva von Zeppelin.
Okay.
A relative.
They changed their name?
Well, they did. Yeah, they were the Knobs.
The Knobs.
Because a relative of the airship designer threatened to sue the family name was if they used it in Denmark. So for that night, they were the Knobs.
The Knobs.
Yeah, because Eva von Zeppelin said, no.
I know you've seen Zeppelin, but have you seen the Knobs?
No.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Yeah, well, wouldn't it?
1970, Simon & Garfunkel started a 6-week run atop the singles chart with Bridge Over Troubled Water. In 1959, the music industry phrase, with a bullet, originated on this day when Cashbox Magazine, which is basically the Billboard of back then, first used a small red dot or bullet next to a song that was rapidly moving up the record charts.
And the rest is just history.
Music history.
How about birthdays?
Jason Aldean, the country singer, 48 years young today. Cindy Wilson, one of the lovely ladies in the B-52s. Rusted. 68.
68.
And Bernadette Peters, she's technically a singer too. I don't know if you guys know that or not. She did a lot of Broadway.
Oh, okay.
She did a lot of Broadway. 77.
All right. That is Today in Music. News about the Together on the way within 10 minutes. And more killer hits next.
All right, hold on. I gotta move John over so he can't sneak.
Okay.
Lori said he's sneaking out. He's not sneaking.
He's sneaking out.
Yeah, Lori said it looks like he's trying to sneak out. All right. No, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. Speaking of phones and calling, and I'm glad. I hope Sharon was okay. I was doing something yesterday, and my computer.
Oh, did a weirdo?
And it was telling me to call a number.
Again?
I didn't call it.
Oh, man.
I didn't click it. I just shut it down. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
All right, Kristen, have a good weekend. If we missed you, sorry.
I waved to her.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I saw it and I waved.
I was catching up with, doing my part of the job over here. So. Anyway, so what are you guys doing this weekend? Let's pick up the spirit.
Let's talk something fun.
A little bit.
Golf is on. I'll be watching golf. NASCAR is on. I'll be watching NASCAR.
Do you like watching golf?
I like watching golf because I know some. Well, I don't know them personally, but I can tell you a lot of the golfers' names.
Okay.
Because Mr. D, again, I have to blame him.
He's a big golf fan.
He's in a fantasy league. Oh. And one year he actually won the entire golf season or whatever. He was the top winner. Out of 126 people, he got the best score.
Man.
Now that's all fantasy. Basically he can use each golfer twice or maybe 3 times tops, but he has to pick 3 golfers every week.
Okay. What does he get for like a bunch of passes to Foosball Palace or something for winning?
But no,
is it like?
Oh, he got like $1,800 or something.
So it's money.
Oh yeah, there's money on the line.
All right.
Yep. Good. Cindy and Bill. I've played twice this week, 85 and 88. Nice. Well, it was warmer.
Yeah, it was. Definitely. Forrest, that's great, buddy. Good to hear, man.
Tammy, we were talking about that this morning. The alignment of the planets.
we reverted to 12-year-olds as soon as the planet Uranus came up in the story. I don't know how that happened. We saw it before. We had read through the story.
And he
we
made
were
me
mentally
laugh.
prepared. And it just kind of went off the rails.
Kind of a little bit too. Yeah, that would. Yeah, no, I don't think it would have. I could tell him I know you though. If I would have said, I know Gary Grabowski.
Right.
Don't call me again. All right. So real quick, Foy, you're saying your local fire department is having a fundraiser with barbecue.
Oh, cool.
And Brunswick stew.
Did you hear about? You're gonna take, go ahead. We noticed a story out of Ashland, a little town just north of Richmond. Foy, last night their fire department
caught on fire.
Now I know that's nothing to laugh at, but when you think about it, who do you call?
911.
What's your emergency?
I'm at the fire station and we're on fire. Okay, why don't you just grab one of your trucks and put it out?
Nobody got hurt.
No.
It was a small fire, but still.
But it was a fire that did damage, though.
Yeah, you could see it from the road. But I was like,
Mike's going to do the same thing he does every weekend and every day of the week. Nothing.
All right.
Or excuse me, little as possible.
Little as possible. All right, man.
And that's when I can say, what the hell?
More power to you.
I have to do laundry. I have to, and I get it. So we were talking about this earlier too. Went out to dinner last night, fixing dinner on Saturday, tomorrow night. But Mama Rosie she's like, I want to fix Mr. D, his, spaghetti and meatballs. That's his favorite. Well, she makes the meatballs. She gets whatever she puts in them and everything else.
Right.
But then I have to put them in the oven because she doesn't have an oven. She has a hot plate, or not plate, but she has burners.
Okay.
But she has a little kitchenette, but it does not have an oven. So I have to go downstairs, get the meatballs, bring them upstairs, put them in the oven and cook them. Then I have to take them out and then I have to put them in the sauce and let them cook. And I have to fry. Why she can't fry the sausage, I don't know, but I have to brown the sausage and put that in. And then I have to boil the noodles. And
so is this a meat? Is this a meat sauce and meatballs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, you do meat and meatballs.
Okay, cool.
And sausage,
like a mild Italian or something, or
yes, sweet Italian.
Sweet Italian.
We put sweet Italian.
Very good.
Jake Knapp shot a 59 at the classic. Now, is that the one, Tom? Is that the one that's in Mexico? I think it might be. I think. Or maybe, I don't remember. Oh, I'm yawning. Perrin's off today and tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah.
And they're racing in Texas.
Oh, they've moved on down to Texas, huh?
They's in Texas now. Making me hungry.
We are hungry. We're hungry too. There's leftover pizza.
There is leftover pizza
from yesterday's lunch.
Lori, you have a great day as well. Going on. Oh, nice.
Oh man, hey, tell John Travolta we said hey. I know you guys are going to hook up this weekend and probably take off on that DC-10 of his.
Oh,
Gary, what's he saying?
They're going home this weekend.
Oh, you're okay.
Before having a shovel next week. Safe travel. Yes.
Yep, it's coming.
Agreed. Safe travels to you as well, Gary.
All right.
It's the first. Okay, the Florida swing. Because I was gonna say, I think the PGA part of the tour, the FedEx tour thing.
Gary, get us some Bucky Nuggets, would you?
You know what though?
Are they good? I don't know. I mean,
he'll have to. Well, he will be here, and we have to start planning for May.
Yes, we do. We better hurry up.
We need to start planning for May because March, April, and then May.
We're up against the 8 ball here, getting ready for the St. Patty's Day parade.
There's that too.
Yeah, we got to figure out our
attire.
What we're gonna wear.
Why do I all of a sudden get sleepy? Because I think when I was on that little mini vacation, I'd wake up early and then I'd lay back down on the chair and take a little nap every morning around this time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you're pack up for the trip to Buc-ee's and then home. There was somebody. Oh, I know. I was watching. They have this grill that I like. So I found a video. on the grill.
Right.
And this woman was saying that they have a Buc-ee's, and she's, I guess, like West Palm Beach or something. And she goes, "I'm sorry, parent." And then she said they're building a Buc-ee's on the other side of the state. And I'm like, "Oh, that's near Gary."
There we go.
That's a guy. Is like, that's as soon as I saw it, I thought of it.
Parents, stop yawning.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I won't.
It's catching though. You know, it's.
There, you couldn't see me yawn.
You can give somebody else the yawns. You know.
All of a sudden, yeah, I know yawning is contagious, and I don't understand it. It's like the weirdest thing.
Mm.
All right, who knows the answer to that question? I'm full of useless information, but I don't know why you see somebody yawn, you yawn.
That's weird. That's true.
Why is that? Let's go to.
Hey Siri.
I don't have Siri.
No, you don't. Do you? You got the droid. Who do you have?
I'm Droid. I'm Google.
You got Google Assistant.
I guess. I don't know. I just pushed the microphone.
Can you get a Google
Why
Assistant?
is yawning contagious? I think so. Maybe.
Okay, we ought to explore that.
Mm-hmm. It was 3 tickets to 2 dog night. 2 tickets for 3 dog night.
Yeah, that's the dirty little secret.
Social
it's 3 tickets
mirroring.
for 2 dog night.
Yawning is considered contagious because it's likely linked to a phenomenon called social mirroring, where we subconsciously imitate the actions of others, often triggered by mirror neurons in the brain.
Right.
Which means seeing someone yawn can activate the same neural pathways in our own brains, causing us to yawn too. This is often interpreted as a sign of empathy and can be related to our social connection with the person yawning.
Okay. All right. So Foy's got that's good information.
Well, that
social mirroring.
Yeah, social mirroring.
Okay.
So his if you don't yawn when you yawn, they are said to be
psychopath. He's
really
psychopathic.
I did not know that, but no, you have 2 tickets for 3 dog night. Hold on, I didn't mean to yawn again.
Notice I'm not
but
yawning.
The funny thing is, it's on May 4th, so it's 5-4, and you have 3 dog night, and it's 2 tickets. So I'm thinking,
paradise.
Yeah, pack your bags and leave tonight. Hold on, let me grab a calendar.
It's 2 tickets to paradise by the dashboard lights. Keep it going. Go out in the city.
Take me down to paradise. Grass is green. When you, and it is. Hold on here. March, April. All right, so Gary's going to be in town on Sunday, May 4th.
Right.
In Virginia Beach.
Okay.
So
when does he get back from the space trip with Katy Perry? The Bezos thing. Katie's going up, so it's going up with a.
Oh, he's doing that?
I think he is.
Where was I? Oh, I must not have been here when you guys talked about that.
Only Gary knows yet.
Oh, okay.
No, we learned last night that Katy Perry is going to be the next celebrity
to
go into space. Remember William Shatner did this? Remember?
Yes, I do.
Katy Perry's going to do this.
Okay, good for her. Have fun.
I know, right? That's what I said.
Wednesday is a good day to do breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Is it a good day?
I think so.
We think?
Yeah.
Because Wednesday, the 7th of May would be a good day then.
Wednesday, the 7th of May.
I'm thinking because Gary will be somewhere around in this area.
All right.
And then
when's Mother's Day?
Mother's Day is the 11th.
So you're leading up to that weekend. Okay.
Right.
So if you're on the road, Gary, Mother's Day might be on the road.
And then hold on.
We're just floating.
I'm just
dates out right now.
Hold on here. I need my flashlight. Oh, Curtis Reloaded Sports Talk.
Okay. Awesome.
What am I doing? I'm flashlighting it because I can't see what this says. Oh, Mother's Day in Mexico is on the 10th. It had something written down. Battle of Pueblo Day in Mexico is on May 5th.
Well, that's the occasion we were looking for.
Let's see if we did it on May 1st.
And May the 5th is Cinco de Mayo.
It would be National Day of Prayer.
Well, that's perfect.
And it would be Labor Day in Mexico. And of course, it would be May Day here.
Why are we connecting all this to what's going on in Mexico?
I don't know. Because that's what my calendar
Do they eat breakfast in Mexico? That's all I want to know.
Yes, they have breakfast burritos.
Ah, gotcha.
No, see, there's little, can you see little red words like right there?
Right.
That's what I was reading. Boulevard is opening on the 9th of May. Hold on here. I have multiple.
Well, Parent says somebody else from the CBS Morning Show is going on that space trip too. Gail. Who's Gail?
Oh, Gail. That's isn't that? Yeah, Gail. I know who she is.
I'd have to see her picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, even Parents is Gail, whoever she is.
Gail.
All right.
Gail on CBS Morning Show. Yes.
Let's see.
Gail King. Isn't she like Oprah's best friend?
Oh, would that be her?
Gail King.
Wow.
That's Gail King. I think. Isn't Gail King?
I remember Oprah talking about a best friend, and maybe it was Gail. Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh. Okay, so we could do it the following weekend. Then we should do it the 14th of May when you're going to the Ocala for a week or so. I don't know. We need to figure that out.
Okay. It might be a little tough trying to figure this out, but we'll figure it out. We did last time, right? It would have took us 6 months.
Right.
But we got it done.
I mean, we could do it the 7th, the 14th, or the 21st. Those are Wednesdays.
Okay.
In May.
All right. Gina says yes to Oprah.
Yeah, I was right. Yay. Okay, good.
Oprah.
Or Harpo Productions owner.
That's right. Man. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Did we decide it was going to be breakfast? Brunch?
It's got to be like breakfast brunch like it was last time.
Like it was last time? Same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm sure Jolly Roger will.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll do the buffet and they'll put extra cheese out just for Gary for his grits.
All right.
My birthday is good. Yes. That's the 14th. Why is it sticking out funny? Oh, that's just February. The count. It's going to be ripped off anyway after today. Yeah, your birthday's the 14th, if I remember correctly, Perrin.
Oh my.
Do I remember correctly, Perrin?
Very cool.
Yeah, we need to sing happy birthday to everybody too. It will be her birthday in May, not now. Today is Rick's birthday.
That's right.
Ah, I was right. Forrest says, I want. You want what?
I want
cake. What?
He wants cake.
I want cake. Is that what you want? Cream. Cake? Is that what he wants?
Apple pie and coffee.
Ooh, apple pie would be good.
Yeah.
Or a fresh strawberry pie. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good.
It would. All right, guys. Throw us a cue and we'll call it a Friday. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. And see you on my birthday.
Just curious, how long does yours say?
That we've been on the show thing? Yeah. Live 43:39.
See, mine says 40.
Like 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
This one says 43:36 over here.
That's so weird.
We've got like 4 computers running visual.
This is
what we're doing
40:52.
Okay.
This one says, hold on. This one says 43:46.
Can they see it too on their computer?
Yeah, I think you can see the time, how long we're live, right?
Thank you, Perrin, and thank you, Foy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the credits.
Rolling.
Hold on. I put the wrong one. There we go.
Y'all have a great weekend.
Why aren't they rolling? Okay, there they are. Now they're rolling. See, they weren't showing up on mine. You guys see you in Richfield, Ohio.
Weird.
Please drive carefully, okay?
Take care. Laters.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.